Hey, doubles? Ooh.
Twofer.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice. I think yours is a little bigger than mine, but I'll take it.
They're nice, aren't they?
I'm Reese Stein at your leisure at Pelican Lake in the Uinta Basin on a balmy afternoon. It's about 10 degrees above zero above the ice, but below the ice, the fishing is red hot.
Ron Stewart is fishing with an underwater camera, and just look at the crowd his jig has drawn just 10 feet below us. Pelican Lake is simply loaded with nice-sized bluegill and largemouth bass.
Oh, a double.
Doubles!
So many fish, Ed Johnson is catching them 2 at a time.
I'm glad they're cooperating today, and we're getting a real good grade of fish, too.
Well, it's been really good this winter, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been just one of the best ones. I mean, everybody's been catching fish. We've been running a creel all winter, and it's just been like this. Every time I've been out, it's just fairly nonstop. Everybody's catching them, so.
Yeah.
Ice fishing at Pelican Lake, 12 miles south of Highway 40 halfway between Vernal and Roosevelt, has been the fastest fishing of any pond listed in Utah's weekly fishing report, with guys like Bill Dawes and Richard Garr of Ogden filling a bag with their 20 bluegill limits in just a couple of hours.
So other than that, how's fishing been?
Terrible.
Haven't caught a trout all day.
No, we're going to work on that next.
All right.
No trout here. Pelican is an irrigation water first stocked back in the 1950s, and DWR fisheries biologist Ed Johnson says the bluegill really took off.
And it used to not get a lot of pressure for like maybe the first 20 years of its use. It's just a few locals and people. Well, and then the word started getting out, and they were catching, bluegill, literally bluegill up to 2 pounds or
Well,
better.
it became nationally known.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I just had a call yesterday from a guy from Montana. Talked to me for 45 minutes. They come down to Pelican Lake and fish. He goes, we don't have anything like this up there. So this is a really unique fishery. Literally just produces tons of harvested fish every year for anglers.
If 10 degrees and foggy doesn't get your juices flowing, Pelican holds up almost year-round. In May, anglers like Dale Stagg, who now schools the angels on fly fishing techniques, flock to Pelican Lake to pull these feisty bluegill out of the weeds on light tackle. It's about as much fun as the angling gods have granted us. The lake also has some nice-sized largemouth bass, like this guy that took Ken Belka's jig. And although we didn't hook any bass this trip, Ron's camera caught a couple of bucketmouth cruising in for a look-see. The great thing about the bluegill fishing is anybody can catch them just about any time. Makes for great family fun.
We love them.
Why?
Why? They're fun, and when you find them, you can bring the grandkids out and they won't get bored. It's a fantastic fishery.
They're in
for
school
kids.
today, so you're out scouting for them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I got the grandkids coming up this coming week.
Yeah, but make sure the kids are bundled up.
Yeah, weather's good. What, it's got to be above zero, right? Yeah, it's a good day out here. This is a Uinta Basin.
You don't really need specialized tackle.
That's a mealworm just on top of a jig. Just a little spider jig.
Does it matter what kind of jig you use?
No, I don't think it does, because most of the bites I've been getting on a mealworm on that bear hook. We even have a guy that uses pieces of shrimp. He goes and gets the pre-cooked shrimp at Smith's, and then he eats it while he's fishing, and
There
he's
you
using
go.
it for bait too. So.
I tipped a small ice fly with a mealworm, and even with a standard length spinning rod was able to hook enough for a couple of tasty meals. You can find all the gear you need in Vernal at many stores, including Basin Sports.
We have everything from your rods, your line, lures, to mealworms, augers, sleds, huts, you name it, we've got it here.
Pelican Lake is well worth the 2.5-hour drive from the Wasatch Front. Come and get them before the temperatures crack 20 above and the ice starts to go. I'm Reese Stein at your leisure at Pelican Lake.